Hello friends, and welcome to my channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to come up with a video that has midcap IT in them, top 5 midcap IT picks on my behalf which have fallen from the highs and are looking pretty good to buy with the IT index looking like turning around. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about these IT firms, here's a small request that can you support me on Patreon, and once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can get the WhatsApp membership by a yearly fee. That's an yearly membership for you all. Now about the sector, some of the top companies have emerged in the last few years as one of the best in the mid-cap arena. Demand for IT services has surged. Post the pandemic, we have seen that how IT has become the cogwheel of most of the companies, and corporates which have not gone into those IT segments have gone into it and have gone into a regime where their whole production units and everything from top to bottom is governed by IT, comprises of top class firms in their own respects. This list, it is becoming a sector of prominence at the moment. IT about 5-7 years back wasn't a big sector to look at. It was emerging, but now at the moment it is one of the largest sectors that the Indian markets has. It has run up a lot over the last few months, but the correction over the last 1-2 months has been pretty good. So some mid caps are leaders in their segments and have corrected from the top, and that's why I brought to them. These companies have corrected 30-40% from the top. So the first in this list is NEWGEN Software, not because that it is up 5-6% today, but when I made this presentation, it was trading around 360 rupees. A disclaimer: I might have some of these stocks in my portfolio, so that's the call here. It is a leading IT firm with most business from India and you can say Asia Pacific, being Australia, New Zealand, and most of Southeast Asia. So that is a pretty positive thing that the company has a very less business from Europe or US, around 8 to 10% only. It has corrected over 50% from the top. It had a high of around 720, 710 and corrected to around 320, 330 levels, and has recovered from those levels. Currently trading at 16-17 times earnings, which is very attractive because the company is growing at around 18 to 20% even in this difficult environment. So I believe that going forward, this growth of profitability will only increase. So the stock could do exceedingly well once the IT recovery takes place. Strong management at the helm, have a number of high net clients in there, and has been a wealth creator for investors because it has gone up from around 70-80 rupees in 2020 all the way to 700 and then had declined from those levels. So at these levels, after the correction of 50-60% over the last year or so, the stock looks pretty good. Second in this list is BIRLASOFT. I believe BIRLASOFT, as with other midcap IT firms, look very attractive after the fall that has taken place. Provides digital solutions, enterprise services, and automation processes. Major sectors that they serve are automotives, energy, insurance, capital markets, life sciences, and manufacturing. So, a number of sectors that they serve into. It is into a diverse number of sectors and had been doing well when they were getting pretty good orders. The order book is pretty good, but what is happening is that business from Europe and US has gone down. Margins have gone down there, so the numbers are plateaued out. Numbers have plateaued out, and so the stock has fallen from around 580 or so, 580 600 to around 280 levels, and currently looks very attractive again. They have presence in North America and Europe, majorly 80 to 85% your business comes from there. So once the recovery takes place, and these all companies that I'm talking about are from a 3 to 5 year perspective. I think over the next 3-4 years, recovery should take place in IT and pharma. So these are top companies in the IT segments, and I believe that the bottom, there is a huge margin of safety in these stocks to get into. So it has also corrected more than 50% from the top, and currently it is trading at very reasonable valuations. Third in this list is MASTEK, provides digital solutions, enterprise services, and automation. It acquired Evosys to fuel its digital growth in 2020, and over the last 2 3 years, it did extremely well in terms of numbers. But over the last 1 year or so, or 18 months or so, from October 21, the stock has fallen appreciably from around 36 3700 levels all the way to 1500, and I believe it has a lot of value around these 1650 1700 levels. One can accumulate because they have a very big order book, very decent order book. It is just that one or two clients of theirs have stalled, and over a period of time that client should come back into focus or come on stream over the next 6 months or so. That is what the management has talked about. So I think FY24 could be up and down, but from FY25 onwards things will look pretty good for the company. So over the next 1 2 months, one can accumulate between 1650 and 1850. I think it could easily double by FY27 FY28. It could really go big over that period, and with low liquidity and you can say low equity base, the stock can move up very quickly. The fourth in this list is COFORGE, another of those top level mid-cap IT companies that have fallen from the top. One of the renowned mid-cap play. It has quite a large of market share in the industry and has been doing extremely well, gaining market share. Although margins again in this case have suffered, has been a consistent performance. Numbers have been decent both on top on and bottom line. It is just that the margins have dropped from around 20 odd percent to you can say teens. But hopefully when the recovery takes place in the IT fraternity, Coforge will be one of the leaders in terms of the movement. The stock has fallen again 35% from the top and currently trades at reasonable valuation. So after the fall, from a 3 year viewpoint, it looks extremely good and very strong long-term play, as cloud and data analytics is going to be the only remain in demand going forward, and data analytics is something that everybody is looking at, considering the kind of online business and online portals and companies that are coming online are going to surge going forward. So Coforge will be one of the front runners here as well. And finally, in this list is Tata ELXSI. Now, everybody wanted to buy Tata ELXSI when it was trading at 10,000 rupees, 9,500 rupees, thinking it would go up 20 30% more. But now that it has corrected 40% from those levels, from around 10,800, it went to 5,800. So it was a good 40 45% correction. I think now is the time to really go big in it. Yes, the numbers don't look good from last quarter's perspective. Maybe 1 or 2 quarters of sluggishness will be there, but I think from FY24 onwards straight away, this company is going to do well. And once the move begins in this sort of a company in which large investors are invested, we are going to see probably new highs in no time. So I think around 6,000 at current levels, and also on dips between 5,500 and 6,000 would be best levels to buy. And remember that all these companies have fallen so much that there is a huge margin of safety buying into these companies, buying into this sector after 15 months of hiatus. These sectors, these companies should end up doing pretty well. So this was a video on the top IT firms that one can look at from a 3 to 5 years perspective. I'll definitely come up with a video on the pharma companies as well. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.